Hello, 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 and welcome to the third episode of Mixed Media Reviews Season 5. My name is Kelsey, and today I'm going to be talking about a movie. This week's movie is Fall Guy, or The Fall Guy. Anyway, yes, I know it is Sunday, but yesterday was my birthday, and I decided I wanted to do absolutely nothing. So I did. I went to breakfast with my husband, which I guess is opposite of nothing. And then I got back and read for a while, and then we watched Renfield, the one with Nicolas Cage and the other guy, where we just sat on the couch and ate a bunch of snacks, and it was amazing. So I didn't do anything. Anywho, The Fall Guy. I saw the trailers for this and knew that I'd watch it eventually, but wasn't sure when. At some point, I figured when it was available on streaming, and lo and behold, that day was a couple weeks ago, I think, when it was finally available. So what is this movie about? Well, it's about a stuntman, played by Ryan Gosling, who's fresh off an almost career-ending accident. His first job back, and he has to track down a missing movie star, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, solve a conspiracy, and try to win back the love of his life, played by Emily Blunt, while still doing his day job. What could possibly go right? So let's just start this off by saying I wasn't really expecting much. Sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. We got a puppy. I don't know if I mentioned it on the podcast, but we got a puppy. She's super cute. She's, I think, like 4 months old at this point. And she's a bug. She's a Boston Terrier and Pug mix. She's really cute. Her name is Gwen, named after Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man, because our cat's name is Miles Meowless, also from Spider-Man. And yeah, anywho. Yes, what was I saying? I wasn't I wasn't expecting much with this movie. I was bored one night, saw it was on Peacock, which, real quick side note, Peacock has so many movies that, like, okay, this is going to sound like it's an ad, but obviously I'm not sponsored because I have 2 listeners. But, like, Peacock has so many movies that have recently, like, been in the theaters that are now out on streaming. And while I get that it's because, you know, like, Universal Pictures and, like, they're just streaming their own stuff, but I'm still amazed every single time that I'm like, oh my God, it's on Peacock. And, like, it's never on Netflix. Anyway, so yeah, I figured I'd check it out since I saw it. I did play the extended cut, which is like 20 minutes longer because, again, I have like nothing going on in my life, so I needed those 20 minutes more. But yeah, I mean, I was cracking up this like entire movie, and I don't really know why, but somehow it was hilarious. More hilarious than it probably had any right to be, you know? But Ryan Gosling is really great in this, and so is Emily Blunt. I thought they had great chemistry, and they're just really funny. I think they play off each other really well. And also, like, Ryan Gosling's character, who's Colt Seavers, is perfect. He's, like, utter perfection. He's a stuntman, and he's got, you know, that, like, gruffness to him. He's quote unquote manly or whatever, and yet he cries like multiple times in this movie, and I'm all for it. I loved it. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a ton to say. I don't think at the end of the day, The Fall Guy is fun, action-packed, fast-paced, funny, a little bit of an essay on how a guy can be a tough guy action hero while also crying and being emotional. And I didn't even mention it yet, but Hannah freaking Waddingham is in this, you know, like the gal who played Rebecca in Ted Lasso. So, I mean, obviously it's a winner right away. But yeah, it is a good movie. And I was honestly surprised by how much I liked it. Like, I almost want to watch it again, which is weird. That's a weird thing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I really liked it. And I don't have anything else to really say. I mean, I have no critiques. Not to say that this was like some perfect film or anything, and I'm sure there are things that were probably not the best or could have been done better or were dumb or whatever, but it's just a fun movie. So I have no notes on the matter. So take that however you want to take it. I was gonna say, but just take it. I don't know. I'm in an odd mood. I really just want a s'mores right now. I don't know if you do or not, but I've been really craving one, so I think I might go downstairs and make one after this. Like we have like a toaster oven thing, and you can make them in there anytime you want. You don't have to wait for a campfire. But yeah, so of course I recommend Fall Guy, The Fall Guy, because I think it's like it's a good movie. It's a good rom-com meets action flick, like there's something for anyone who likes one or both of those genres. I think, like, if you were a couple and the one of you really likes rom-coms and the other one of you really likes action movies, then I think this could be a good movie that's like a middle ground kinda. It's good. And again, it's got Ryan Gosling and Hannah Waddingham. So I think that's really all you need to know. Just go watch it. And there you have it. Those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts on The Fall Guy. Thank you so much for joining me. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr at Mixed Media Reviews Podcast. Please leave me a comment to let me know if you agreed or if you disagreed, which you're crazy if you did. I'm just kidding. Probably. I don't know. You can find me anywhere you find your podcasts, probably. Oh, gosh. I don't even know. Please join me next week where I'll be talking about a book. I'm not sure what book. I've been reading a lot lately. Just finishing things left and right. I set a very late in the year goal to read 100 books, and I'm probably almost there. Late 80s, I think. Mid 80s, something like that. And I don't know. I've been... I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to do one on the Zodiac Academy series. But guys, I'm on the last book. I'm about to start it, and oh boy, it's getting hard to see him through. And I don't even know if I'll have enough energy to talk about him after that. But that won't be for a while because it took me forever to read book 8 because I just did not want to read it. I think I read like 5 other books in the time it took me to read that book because I just did not want to, So I think I might do like a compilation of some rom-com books, some little romance books that I've read, and just kind of maybe just go crazy. Just see where life takes us. Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.